Hi, for this week's response is towards how do you build on students' responses to deepen the students' learning. So a way that I would do this is through different methods. One of them could definitely be a way of providing feedback for the students. Depending on what this type of response it may be, it could be in a discussion post, it could be within something else where the student you can physically be able to give a student a response, or even how we do ourselves in right now currently through discussion posts with our peers at our college course level. So being able to provide some critical feedback, some thing that will engage the student into evaluating and analyzing the information they have already provided, and to start thinking deeper into the information they've already provided, to see if they do critically think throughout their answer and can be able to give a better explanation of what they are doing. And this can also be done through promoting thinking, critical thinking, as an avid tutor, a former avid student, and hopefully a future avid teacher. It is something that I would definitely be doing, is asking the why and how questions. Having those students being able to interact and think like, okay, this is the answer, but why is this the answer? How is it possible that this is the answer? What deeper connections are you able to make with it? It's not just the answer is 23. Why is it 23? How did you get to 23? And the students understanding the process of how to get to that final answer or to their response is what's going to be able to help deepen the students' learning. Again, making that connection with their learning, analyzing and evaluating is what's going to help them create that final connection. And this can be done in, again, several ways. Another way this can be done is through collaborative discussions. If we are in an in-person setting, if they are able to collaborate with each other, the students will be able to talk to their peers about, okay, well, how did you get the answer? And it can be that the student may or may not know the answer. The other peer may know and the other one will not. And that is where they're able to develop that critical thinking. So it's like, okay, yeah, I know this is the answer. My friend doesn't know that is the answer. How can I best explain that to them? So again, that's them creating that critical thinking and answering those questions of why and how. This can also be evaluated through entrance and exit tickets. That could be tested to have them start thinking when they walk into the door. We do an entrance ticket. It can be in a Kahoot game. It can be in some sort of form where the students do an now question of thinking of what their prior knowledge already is. It's just like, okay, I already know how to do this, but how can I explain this to better explain it to my peers, to explain it to a younger sibling is the best way I always put it. A lot of our students have younger siblings and tend to help them already in math homework or any kind of homework. So how would you be able to better explain this to your younger sibling or younger cousin to understand the material? So that would be my way, is to be able to redirect the question back to the student or back to the class as a whole, or where the students are learning how to ask questions to their peers to better help them develop that thinking, that deeper thinking in their student learning.